Hi, my name is Nikki Rivers. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of our thoughts, and by the end of my speech, I'm hoping I've informed you on tips of becoming the happiest and healthiest version of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. So this Guy Harris poll has been conducting a happiness survey for the last 9 years, and about a third of Americans felt an overall general sense of happiness. And that's just us Americans, so I think it's time for us to step up our A game and start allowing and teaching ourselves to be happy and healthier. I will start with the mind, which is why I'm studying psychology in order to become a counselor someday and encourage a person into the next exciting chapter of their life. I don't like feeling like anyone or anything is the reason I'm happy. I want my happiness to start because I myself am deciding to be happy. I also don't like the blame game. If I find myself upset, I try to figure out a way for me to find a different perspective or outlook on the situation rather than leave it up to someone else to do. I started studying the power of our thoughts about 3 years ago. I wasn't able to change my negative thoughts overnight, but monitoring my thoughts ended up making a huge impact in my life for the better. One of my favoriteest books, it's an audiobook that I often listen to, is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. I do believe I am the happiest and healthiest I have ever been in my whole life. It unfortunately took a traumatic experience, which was my divorce, to stumble across what I've been learning, but I'm thankful that I did. I'm big into the self-fulfilling prophecy, which is an expectation or judgment of ourselves brought on by our actions. And I also use positive visualization, which I'm sure a lot of us had today on speaking anxiety. And we can use positive visualization by visualizing ourselves communicating effectively in a progressively challenging speaking situation. You can find both of these in the books we used for this class, Communication in Our Lives. I also find meditation to be super helpful in decluttering the mind. My next point would be the body. I used to have a huge problem, and sometimes do, with becoming very lethargic after I eat because my blood and energy is going to break down the food that I have just eaten, and the more dead the food, the more my body has to work at digesting it into me. So I like to stick to fruits, veggies, nuts, and berries. I eat more seafood than I do land meat, but I do eat land meat average 2 to 3 times a week, and I just try to keep as organic as I can. I also take a numerous amount of daily vitamins, minerals, herbs, superfoods in capsule form or liquid. I want to become a certified herbalist and make my own organic capsules, and I would way rather direct someone into taking an organic capsule than rather than guide them to take a pharmaceutical that just helps maintain the symptoms. I also like to make sure that I'm sleeping in my bed is facing east, and if you'd like to learn more about that, go ahead and watch that YouTube video. I have the information right there on the left. The job I currently do is pretty physically demanding, so I count that as my physical exercise. I think our bodies are our avatars. The better we are tuned in with our spirits, the better we will feel in general with our bodies and mind. I think that our spiritual sides are really personal, but I would love to someday practice Reiki. I'm big into connecting with nature, crystals, meditating, and color healing. I'm also big on vibration and frequency. So yeah, those are my three main topics, and that's what I believe helps me live my happiest and healthiest life by nurturing my mind, body, and soul. I hope I have shifted the way you view your thoughts, and it was nice getting to know all of you, and enjoy your life, and every day is a new beginning. Um, so I hope you dive into health and happiness and make it your responsibility. So I'm really glad I did. Thanks.